Oh. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So apparently, Brie Larson, Queen Brie, advocator of minorities all around the globe, is being called out for being a part of a racist and insulting movie. Oh, oh. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, basically what happened is that Brie Larson was apparently a part of a movie called Basmati Blues, where basically what happens is her character goes to India and I don't know, I didn't see the movie, but and after reading this article, I don't think I'm actually going to see this movie, but there's there's another point to this video. So basically, Brie Larson, who kept going on this activist, mind-numbing crusade in every single interview she's ever been since they announced her as Captain Marvel, where basically every time she's being interviewed, she keeps talking about how she wishes there was more inclusivity, more diversity. We need more inclusion. Even though Hollywood has been inclusive since the 80s, basically. But no, because according to Brie and all of her fucking apologists, that never existed. Even though yes, the Hollywood business has mostly favored Caucasian people, it was still inclusive. Movies that starred people from other ethnicities, pe- people from different races, different cultures, they exist. They are out there. All you have to do is find them. But according to Brie Larson and all of the people who defend her, those movies don't exist. It's the same people who kept pretending that Captain Marvel was the first female movie, was the first superhero movie that had a female lead, even though Wonder Woman came out 2 years earlier. Those are the kind of people we're dealing with, people who blatantly deny reality. But anyway, let's get into this article. Basmati Blues movie review. You won't believe how racist and insulting Brie Larson's film is. And this is why this is hilarious, because this article comes out calling out Brie Larson's movie as being insulting and racist. And yet, where are the apologists? Where are they? You're not going to find them. Because all of the people who defend Brie Larson are the same people who would go around saying, well, you see, I'm not a racist, but. You know, those people. These are people who just don't want to admit that they're the racists, that they're the bigots, that they go out there and they fight for minorities. Even though if you talk to most of the minorities they fight for, most of them don't give a shit. They don't care. They can fight for themselves. They don't need you to fight for them. We don't need you to fight for us. We're fine. But no, none of these people will listen. So, Basmati Blues, directed by Dan Barron. Now, I don't know who this guy is. Brie Larson, Utkarsh Ambudkar, Scott Bakula, Don Sutherland, and a rating of a zero point 0.5 out of 5. Wow. Now, I'm not going to get into this whole article. I will leave a link to this article in the description. You can go read it for yourself if you want. But let's just summarize this. Okay, so there's a scene in Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill in which David Carradine, i.e., Bill, does what so many actors in Tarantino's movies tend to do: deliver a speech. That's true. Not all of it. The recipient of the speech is his nemesis Uma Thurman's bride, tied to a chair, beaten and bloody. The stage is the living room of a rather large house. Superman didn't become Superman. Oh, I remember this. Superman was born Superman. When Superman wakes up in the morning, he's Superman, Bill says, surprising just about everyone with his choice of topic. Now, his thesis suggests that the blue suit with the big red S emblazoned on it isn't Superman's costume. Those are the clothes of his people. The costume, the suit, the glasses is what he chooses to wear to blend in with us. Clark Kent is how Superman views us. I know, poor impression. What are the characteristics of Clark Kent? He's weak, he's unsure of himself, he's a coward. Clark Kent is Superman's critique of the whole human race. Like if you thought it was a good impression. There's a point, now the article goes on, there's a point to the story, I promise, to someone who doesn't belong, and of course, in her opinion, the word is urban, because of course, to someone who doesn't belong into a certain place, the idiosyncrasies and eccentricities of its people are open to interpretation. That is why racial and cultural stereotypes exist. They're usually propagated by people who have either not had first-hand experience dealing with foreigners, or even if they have, they've been too close-minded to appreciate the uniqueness of others. Pretty much. Basmati Blues is a film made by people who could belong to either category, and since it's frankly unbelievable that a person could be familiar with India and its people and still choose to make a film like this, what's more likely is that debutante director Dan Barron's entire speech for this movie compromised of watching old cartoons and listening far too intently to one of his racist uncle's stories. Ouch. If this is how clueless foreigners perceive us, head bobbing, monkey eating, rags wearing buffoons, then we've just been critiqued like the Earthlings in Tarantino's reading of Superman. Mm-hmm. Yep. And this is interesting. Not 2 minutes have passed since Brie Larson's arrival in India, less than 24 hours after declaring that she doesn't even have a passport, mind you, which if that's true, I don't even know why she was even allowed in the fucking country. And she has already stepped in poop, befriended a goat, and observed Dalip Tahil eat rice off a banana leaf. Mm-hmm. She's also met a man named William J. Patel. Oh, come on, fuck, that's like the most stereotypical Indian name. A name that any Indian can tell you, while theoretically possible, in the same way that Donald Obama is theoretically possible. I'm loving this. Oh, oh my God! I love this guy. I love this. Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Um, Rohan Nahar. Oh, I love you. Uh, so basically, okay, look again. I'll leave a link to the article. You can go read it if you want. But basically, yeah. I mean, again, where are all her apologists? In fact, no. You know, I'll say that. Where's Brie Larson? Where is she? Why isn't she coming out and saying a single thing about this? She's not gonna say anything because she knows it goes against this entire narrative that she's been trying to push for the last I I don't know ever since Captain Marvel, which came out earlier this year. Every single interview she kept doing, she kept talking about how I, I know we like I said we need more inclusivity, we need more diversity. You know, I want people who are disabled. I want black people. I want Indians. I want Mexicans. I want Jewish people. I want Asians. You know, and fuck whether or not they actually deserve it. Fuck whether or not they, I don't know, actually have the skills to perform the jobs that they go for. No, just because you're born a certain way, that mean according to her, you deserve it. If you're black, then congratulations, you just got the job. Oh, you're a woman, congratulations, you just got the job. You're Asian, congratulations, you just got the job. Oh, you're Jewish, congratulations, you just got the job. Well, wait. What about my skills? What about my work ethic? Don't you want to know anything else? Nope. You already checked all our boxes. Congratulations, you got the job. These are the kind of people we deal with. The kind of people who advocate that people who are a part of a certain ethnic group should just be given all of these jobs and fuck whether or not they actually deserve it. She's not fighting for equal opportunity. If that's what she was fighting for, I wouldn't mind that because I'm all for equal opportunity. But that's not what she's fighting for. She, what she's fighting for is that if you belong to a certain ethnic group, if you check certain boxes, then congratulations, you just got the job. Oh wait, you're white? No, fuck you, we don't want you. Oh, you're straight? Fuck you, we don't want you. Even when people from those minorities that she fights for come out and says, "Hey, we don't want you to fight for us. We're fine." Doesn't matter. She won't listen. Same thing with the people who defend her. Where are you apologists now, huh? Where are you now? You're not gonna find them. Oh, but anyway, this is just fucking hilarious. And I look forward to. I actually want to see how they get themselves out of this. I actually want to see the kind of excuses that they make for this movie. I'm actually looking forward to just to reading all of the stupid, and I mean stupid excuses that people are going to come up for Brie Larson and what she just did. I mean, see, you have see because why this is important because Brie Larson came out. She was at the Women in Film Festival and she said that she said this stupid, retarded line and said, I do not need to know a 40-year-old white dude's opinion of A Wrinkle in Time. It wasn't made for him." Something like that. But basically, if you don't belong to the group that a movie was made for, she doesn't care about your opinion. Like A Wrinkle in Time, according to her, was mostly made for black people or biracial people. Okay, well, guess what? Most of those people didn't like A Wrinkle in Time. Also, what does a person's race have to do with someone's opinion of a movie? What does that have to do with anything? Okay, but you know what? Okay, Brie. Okay. Well, what about now? Because if what this if this movie is what I think it is, then now you have an actual Indian person coming out and saying that your movie sucks because your movie is racist. Also, just as a movie, I'm sure it sucks. Again, I don't know because I haven't seen it, but this is coming from an actual Indian person. What now? Nothing. But you know what? That's it. That's all I have to say. Um, Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification to know every time I post a video. And I hope I see you soon. Bye.